Hello everyone, today's topic is the effect of artificial intelligence on entrepreneurial activities. International Data Corporation's research indicates that by 2030, artificial intelligence will contribute about $20 trillion to the global economy, which is about 3.5% of global GDP. A key mechanism in this effect of AI on the global GDP is the way artificial intelligence is shaping entrepreneurial activities worldwide. Um, Building a company in the AI era is not a function of the workforce headcount and the amount of capital needed to start a business. Artificial intelligence is providing cognitive as well as operational scaffolding to companies and entrepreneurs all over the world. And artificial intelligence is lowering the cost, skill, and knowledge required to start a business or grow a business. In the past, these things were gated by elite institutions like the cost, skill, and knowledge. For example, cost. You need to get kind of bank loans or venture capital or other forms of financing to start a business, which was not an easy task for many entrepreneurs. And also, maybe you might have it was important to have MBA degree or degree in entrepreneurship related educational activities, and which was not accessible to many potential entrepreneurs in the non AI era in the past, and which is not important anymore. Many entrepreneurs, successful entrepreneurs all over the world, their experience indicates that these things, the cost, skills, and knowledge related barriers are much lower in the AI era compared to the past. So entrepreneurs can bypass these traditional barriers, and they can easily start a business. So technical deep technical knowledge is not a requirement. What is important in the AI era to start a business is orchestration of intelligent system. That is a really important thing. So basically, the key argument here is AI is lowering the barriers related to cost, skill, and knowledge, which was really being gated by elite institutions in the past. And so all these things are mirrored at the macro level data. As I indicated in another post that I posted last week, is that about 46% of the venture capital worldwide went to artificial intelligence related entrepreneurial activities in the third quarter of 2025. And if you look at the kind of more than 100 million US dollar venture capital investments, that is known as the mega rounds, 60% of that worldwide went to AI firms, and in the US actually 70% of those mega rounds went to the entrepreneurial AI related entrepreneurial activities. So at the firm level, the important mechanism is that what single individual can do. That has changed a lot in the AI era. And just going back to the Nobel Prize winning economist Ronald Coast's work, and Ronald Coast argue that basically provided very insightful reasoning why exactly firms existed. His argument is that firms existed to reduce transaction cost. This is transaction cost is some type of jargon in economics, but this is a very important kind of mechanism to understand. It is not that difficult to understand that. The transaction cost means companies have to search, so individuals rather have to search for different manpower needed for performing different activities for the firms, like manufacturing, production, marketing, advertising. They have to search for each activity, they have to negotiate and they have to enforce contract in the open market, which is really time consuming, resource consuming, and which is really expensive. So rather than finding all these things in the open market, like searching for different manpower and negotiating with them and enforcing contract, it is more economical. The transaction cost can be lower by having all those manpower in a firm. So that's why firm existed according to question, which was really true in the non-AI era. But in the artificial intelligence world, one person can manage a lot of artificial intelligence agents, and which can reduce all these coordination costs to zero. So that is zero coordination activity. All these coordination activities cost almost close to zero in the agentic economy. So that's why there are many examples of successful one-person companies, or companies operated by a small group of people, small teams, and many of them are successful companies are investing making billions of dollars already exist in the market. So this is called agentic agility. The meaning of agentic agility here is these companies manage all the global value chain activities, like the development of product, marketing, operations, all these things with the help of autonomous AI agents, and they don't really have to hire anyone. So basically, also, a recent report published just a couple of weeks ago about one-person companies in China indicated that $1 investment in artificial intelligence produces the same amount of output as $72 invested in human beings. And also, like just the earlier point related to skill related and all those cost related barriers, also looking at the 1% companies in China, 75% of them did not have any technical knowledge or coding related knowledge. So there is really no skill and knowledge related barrier, and average spending per month on artificial intelligence tools by all those 1% companies in China is only $39. So cost, skills, and knowledge related barriers have significantly reduced thanks to artificial intelligence. And Ronald Koch's argument regarding why exactly firms exist, those different mechanisms are not really applicable in the AI era, and that's why it is possible to manage a company by only one person or a small team. So companies' success kind of depends less on headcount, and it depends more on how exactly they can manage all these artificial intelligence agents and what is called the intelligence density. Intelligence density here basically is ability to coordinate all those high skill and lean AI operations, all those AI's capabilities, so that they don't really have to hire a human being. So the headcount thing, which was important in the past, is not really important in the AI era anymore. The friction of organizational hierarchy does not exist in the AI era. So there are not really many people to manage in a company. Rather than that, they can do everything related to starting a business and production and marketing and human resources and supply chain with different types of AIs. And so these are some of the arguments how artificial intelligence is shaping entrepreneurial activities worldwide, and it is much more than only automating things and making things more efficient. Thank you very much for watching, and see you in the next video.